Oh, I don't even know how to start. Well, hi everyone. Thanks for coming to our lives with the Books and Brains Booktubers here on Booktube. Ooh, that's a mouthful. These are my wonderful friends that I've made here on Booktube. So thank y'all for joining me on this live today. I'm gonna have y'all introduce yourselves because I didn't have nothing else to say. So whoever wants to go first. This happens every time I have a group presentation at school, or like I'm like doing an event somewhere. Like, who wants to do the first icebreaker? And it's just dead silent.
Dead silence.
I'll go first. I'm Maya from Simply X Maya. That's it, right? Like, I don't.
Girl.
Sheesh.
That's it. That's all I got.
I think you can mention what your favorite genre is, or like what you do on your channel, maybe.
Okay, I don't have a favorite genre. I don't know. I'm like all over the place, but I don't know. I read sometimes. I do like vlogs and stuff.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like just doing stuff. My channel's like one-stop shop. Yeah.
Period. Love that. Who's next?
I'll go next. It's fine. I'm Kristin from Books and More with Kristin G. I am also a pre-med student, so I do medicine content along with the book content on my channel. I love fantasy, mostly in sci-fi, but I'm reading a lot more of the genres this year.
Okay, I guess I'll go. I'm Monae from Life is Monae, and I read mostly fantasy, big fantasy books. So.
Okay, I'll go. My name is Daijah from Daijah's Book World, and I read mostly like fantasy, thrillers, and romance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, hi. I'm Tola or Tolani, whatever you fancy. My favorite genre is fantasy, but I read all over the place. I'm a mess. So yeah, I like fantasy.
Love it. Love it. Jaleesa's on here. Oh, look at me. I can show the comments. No, for real. I have the giggles because I literally don't even know what else to say because I really didn't plan this. But, I mean, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun in this conversation, so it don't matter. Anyway, so, okay. What's everyone reading? What's up? What's been going on?
I'm in the middle of like 14 books because I don't know what I want to do.
Right.
But I'm strongly reading Assassin's Apprentice, The Stone Sky, which is the third book to the 5th season. And
You're a witch, Monae. Guys, I'm going to tell you after why Monae is a witch. I'm going to tell you why she is a witch. But it's fine.
And Priory. I'm reading Priory of the Orange Tree. Those three are like I'm tossing between right now.
I don't know how you do it. I cannot read multiple books at once. I have to finish one and then I'll move on to another one. I just don't know how y'all do it.
Because, like, I pick up the book that's most interesting at that moment, and then like when I'm done, I don't have to start a whole new book. I'm already like 20% into this one, and then I'm already like 40% into this one, so it helps me go by faster.
Yeah. I'm like attempting to read multiple books at once. I usually don't read multiple books at once, but I'm like, I have a lot of books I'm trying to read this month, so I'm trying to get started, and I'm excited about all of them as well. So it's like, I don't know which one to start or which one to read. And so I'm also reading Priory, and I'm reading 5th season right now, and I'm listening to a couple of things on audio. So I'm like, ooh.
No, this comment is literally it. Literally my mood.
You just got a speed date with some books, okay? Read the first chapter, see how you feel, and then you switch. Like, speed date.
I'm dead.
Speed date.
Speed date.
Girl, heck no. Monte's on.
Hey.
Hey. literally nothing is going on with us because we don't know what's going on.
That's what's happening with the people.
I don't even know where to look. I don't know where to look. Am I looking at you guys right now?
Right, I don't
Who am I
know.
looking at?
I
I am.
That's,
some rookies. Like we over here. What we looking at? What we looking at?
no, duh.
I don't know.
Eleni's on saying, I don't read multiple. Same, sis. No, that second part, no, not same, sis. I am not reading no multiple books. I don't know how y'all, like, maybe I just don't have the attention span for it because...
If you can watch multiple TV shows at one time, like, you can read multiple books at one time. It's just a bunch of TV shows.
That's period.
I guess.
It helps.
I read multiple books because I get bored. And then when I get bored, I go and read another book. And then when I feel like coming back, I read the book that I was reading before.
Yeah. But I tend to like read different genres. So then like that helps to separate them in my mind. Like right now I'm reading a thriller, Arc the Shadows, which I was supposed to have done by today because it comes out today, but it's fine. It's fine. And then I read like a couple pages of You Should See Me in a Crowd last night, and then I fell asleep. And I'm also listening to Becoming on audio. So like they're all 3 different genres. So it helps to differentiate them.
That's true.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
This is Nat Nook says, I'm currently read 2 physical books right now and an audiobook. Period. I wish I could read.
I wish I could read. But you read fast, Kristin, okay? So it's not an issue for you not to read more than one book. You're going to
read Queen of Bel-Air in one
you're going to read one. Right, so you're fine. I get it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I
mean, no, when I literally said, what book was I just reading? Monday's Not Coming. I literally finished that book in like 2.5 hours, and y'all are like, what? How?
No, literally.
That book was so good, though.
And she said she took breaks. Like, how did you take a break and you finished it in one day?
I did. I literally had made dinner, was waiting, and then finished dinner and read the book, and then it was done. The ending just had me so shook. I could not put it down. Like, it was just one of those books, like, I just can't wait to know. I just had to know right then and there. But, okay, let me keep up with these comments, because I can't multitask.
Hosting alive.
No, duh. Speed date. No, duh. I'm about to sweet talk all my books so I can actually read them. Do you, boo? Did you finish the book you were reading on stream?
No, she did not. I promise.
The answer is no.
Y'all are always dragging Eleni.
She literally started another book and then she's in the middle of both of them.
She said she was gonna stay on live until she finished that book. I said no.
She's like 80 max.
She's a high dreamer. She has big goals.
Oh my god!
Love it.
Sorry, you just got low-key dragged in this little chat. If I read more than one book, usually one will grab all my attention and I drop the others. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if I did that, I would just not finish any book.
True.
My attention, y'all. Monday's Not Coming. I read it in 2 days. Exactly. Literally, I promise y'all, if y'all read that book, y'all cannot put that down.
Maya's not gonna read that book. Maya said it's
no, Maya said no.
Too close. Like, absolutely not. I cannot do it.
No.
I can't do it.
That's what I was saying. Like, when I told y'all, because everyone was like, oh, it's hella emotional and all this stuff. I'm like, no, y'all. I felt physically sick. I was like, oh no, this can't be it.
Sick. Oh my
physically sick. Like, I was feeling nauseous after reading that book. Woo!
That's not making us want to pick it up.
No, like, y'all
never do that.
It's just such an important story. Like,
I love that. No, I'm here for it because books never affect me in that way. You know, like
this is the med student. Okay, the med student's not going to get nauseous, but me, right. I'm going to be nauseous.
I'm a tribal.
I get nauseous.
I'm like, Kristin, I can't go to sleep. Kristin, I can't go to sleep. Like,
I'm gonna be knocked out. I'm gonna be sleep. Like, ooh, that was
girl.
Yeah, no.
When I was younger, I'd read more than one book at a time, but these days, me setting down a book without finishing usually means I'm not reading, really checking for it like that in the moment. Happy lit. Yes, Monday's not coming as the book to read, period.
Okay.
Why is Lenny getting dragged in this stream right now?
He gets dragged on everybody's stream
Yeah.
universally. That's
Oh
right.
my god.
He's known for looking with the
Everybody's I've been on.
And then Lenny's next comment.
Oh my gosh.
If I could
Everything's
send you my
always out
copy,
of stock.
I would.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, that's just a mess. That's hilarious. Sorry, Lenny. I really didn't think this was gonna happen.
I didn't
Okay,
say
go
the
ahead.
book I'm reading, but I'm reading. I can't really say it. It's just one of like my secret TBR books. But I can say it's like one of the best books I've ever read. I can't. It's gonna be my brand. Like I'm ready for me to finish it and then tell everyone about it. Well, unless the end ruins it. I don't know about the end, but so far it's so good.
How many books do you have on this secret TBR? Because you mentioned, I was like, girl, what? You got two different lists of books to read?
It's only 4 books.
I'm
I'm
going through them.
dragging my feet though, like in between reading them.
Mhm.
It's like all one genre.
I asked a question. I did not drag. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Every time Monty opens his mouth, there's a drag
Yeah.
coming. It's on its way.
But we
Yes.
love a brand book. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
We all want to know what it is that you're reading.
Mm-hmm.
You guys gotta watch the
When's
video.
the reveal?
It'll be done in like a few days, and it'll be out by Sunday. We'll say Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll expect it on
Alright.
Monday.
Yes.
Watch it not come. I'll try
I
that.
think the chat, like, where's it at?
Maya is the only one of us that has an actual uploading schedule that she
Right.
like sticks to, which is
I'll be
I'm
uploading when I can.
No, duh.
No, Christina has her schedule too. Her Tuesdays, her books, and then Saturdays writing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I'm ready for the rest of your like vlogs and like stuff from your writing.
Hopefully there's one on Saturday because I haven't picked up a pen in like
I was
2
like,
when she said she was gonna handwrite 50,000 words.
I was like,
Ambitious, ambitious queen. We love to see it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Literally, I mean, okay, honestly, I had so much fun handwriting it though. Like, really, it is therapeutic and I'm enjoying it. But then, like, once I'm not up to date with my goal for the day, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be sitting here handwriting 4,000 words today. Because I didn't write on Sunday and I didn't write today. So, or yesterday. So today, I just got like a billion words to catch up on.
you're gonna catch up though. Like you're gonna watch the vlog and it's gonna be like, I wrote like 3,000 words today, and it's gonna be fun.
I'm just gonna pray, y'all.
I love the faith, but
Right. Oh, this is a good question. What's everyone's brand book? I want to know that too. Y'all can answer it so I can think of mine.
Right. I'm over here like, let me look at my shelf real quick.
what is my brand book? Is it the books that we talk about the most that we tell everybody to read?
Yeah.
Is that a brand book? So it's a tie between The Fifth Season and Strange the Dreamer. I feel like those two.
yeah.
I was thinking the 5th season for you, definitely. Because that's been in the chat for like 4 days now.
I've been bullying everybody. I even got Tolani to read The Fifth Season.
No, I
And-
saw.
She got me to read the 5th season. Now she's on the 3rd book. I told her. Anyway, I'm not even going to come here and complain and start shouting. But all I'm saying is, one day she just messaged the group chat, oh yeah, guys, I'm on the 3rd book. What do you mean you're on the 3rd book? I thought we were in this together. I we were doing this as a team. But it's all right.
I suck.
Right.
If I tell you I'm gonna read a book with you, like I might read it before you, but we can still talk about it.
No, I don't want to talk to you about it no more. I don't want to talk to you about it no more. I don't want to.
Never
I
again.
remember
I don't want to
Tolani's
talk to you about it
feelings
no more.
was so hurt. She was like, girl, what do you mean you're on the 3rd
I'm
book?
betrayed. I feel very betrayed. I've just been reining in my tongue, but it's well because God is on my side. And when I come and release review, I don't want you to comment on my video. Don't want you to talk to me.
I'm sorry.
Kind of way.
I was like, dang.
What about the
Like,
rest of you?
oh
What
my
do you think your
God.
brand book is?
I don't think I have one.
I don't think I have one yet because I just
Right.
got it like a month ago.
Right.
Except A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Everybody needs to read that because it's so underhyped. Even though it's a thriller, I feel like it's more like a mystery, but it's so good. It's so good.
No, I've heard of that book, and it's like on my radar, but
No, it is.
pick it up. I don't know, but
I
I've
read it
heard
in
it.
less than a day. It was so good.
I think mine is like anything Cassandra Clare.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know why. I really just left
Funny.
writing. Like,
I have myself.
not all her books are good, but I don't care.
No, yeah,
That's
I like.
It's not for
Why
my
do you have to
Sarah
call
J.
her out like that?
I've fallen into the Cassandra Clare trap, or at least just like I want to read all her books, so I'm like starting with Mortal Instruments. So we'll see.
The Infernal Devices
Yeah, I'm excited for her later books.
down.
I need to get through Mortal Instruments, I think.
The Infernal Devices made me cry, laugh, do crazy things in public, y'all. I had reread it at work last year, and everyone literally was laughing at me because I was like laughing and then crying. They're like, Kristin, are you good? Do you need to go home? Like, no. I just need to read and finish this book, y'all. Like, I'm fine. Hey, I'm Kev.
I mean, I'm definitely a Sarah J. Maas fan, like for sure.
Me too.
I haven't read
all
any.
the books. I've read all the books, so.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just behind.
Yeah,
Me
there's
too.
so many books I need to read, so I don't know if I have a brand book yet. Because I don't feel like I've read thousands of books yet.
I feel like mine might be like We Set the Dark on Fire because I just really love that book, but it's about to be this other one, I think.
Oh, Lord. Okay, now
We can't know about it until Sunday.
not ashamed. Encouraged.
No
Okay, I
shame.
encourage you.
Shame. You and Aaron both. Aaron with Passions and Princess. I literally bought that book like 5 minutes after she told me to read it.
Right, same. Like I'm staring at my copy that hasn't been picked up yet, but it'll happen. It'll happen.
You guys are gonna love it. I just know it. What you heard is true.
Slow. I'm slow, but I'm coming. I'm catching up.
I definitely need to reach that, but I've been trying to find that book. So most of the times I don't really like buying my books off Amazon stuff. Like I try to support as many like local bookstores, but I'm like they never have a good selection of YA or like any of the books that we read. And so sometimes like I be buying my books off Depop too, but they never have Stranger Dreamer. Either they only have like the second book or the first book or like not together, but I want to buy it together.
True.
About
So
one
people are not trying to give away. People are not trying to give away their copy.
Right. Yousra said, do you have a book character you relate to or want to be them?
Oh, that's a
loaded question.
A book character that I relate to is Echo.
Same.
From Black Girl Unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't spoil anything. I need to read
Right,
that
I
book.
have the audio book and I just need to listen to it. So I'm
Me and Echo, we are one, okay? That is my girl.
I'm ready.
Okay, who else? I really can't pick one.
I know. Now that I'm here, I'm just like, dang, these questions.
Like staring
want
at my
to be
bookshelf.
them.
Right, I'm like staring at my bookshelf. Like, come on, help me out.
I like Zelly from Children
I
of
wouldn't
Blood.
want to be anyone.
True. I like Bryce from
I
Crescent
wouldn't want to
City.
be anyone.
Ooh, I do like Bryce as well.
I love her. I don't want her life necessarily, but I like her personality, like her character, her strength and stuff. But no, I don't want to be fighting demons or whatever she's fighting.
I think I would like to be like a Nej from Six of Crows. I would just like to be in that world.
True.
I would just love to be
I'm a
in
Nina
that
girl,
world.
but I like a Nej, but I feel like Nina, I'm closer to Nina.
Yeah, fair enough.
I still have to read Crooked Kingdom.
Yeah, me
That
too.
But a
I
Nej
love
from
that
Six of
book.
Crows, yes. So
Eleni said, I haven't read Chaib of Gold. It's too
Uh-oh.
long. Read it.
It's so good. I don't know.
Read it.
Chain
You
of
can-
Gold was good. I really like Chain of Gold. But I'm being biased because I'm a Cassie Clare fan. But Chain of Gold was good. It's not too long. When you read the book,
So
you
I
will
agree.
enjoy it. I promise.
It is good. The
It
character.
is good.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Matthew's my favorite. I don't care about what's that witch's name?
Matthew,
The one
Grace?
that's plotting the game.
Do not get
Yes,
me started on
Grace.
Grace. I hate Grace with my whole heart. I would really
I
fight
hate
her
her
if she
as
was a real
well.
person.
she's terrible.
I just
No. I hate, as soon as I saw her on this, I knew what she was doing and I wasn't here for it. And I was shouting at the book like, are you guys silly? Like, why? No, I hate her. She needs to die. She could die right now. I wouldn't care. I have no sympathy for her or that family. I really don't care. I don't give a
Period.
toss. I'm sorry. She needs to go.
Wow.
Period.
That's intense.
I have never felt so such a strong hate for a character.
Wow.
Because I mean, they're like a character, but like really, that girl had me pissed off the whole book.
Yeah.
Like the whole book, I'm like, bruh, you need to go. You need to leave. You need to go somewhere else because you can't be in the store.
Right.
You
And
lying.
Fernanda Vice is not that girl.
You lying.
Monty's here for controversy, okay?
Monty, nobody
Controversy.
asked you. Monty, nobody asked you. This is really rude.
Controversy.
Aggressive. No, this is very aggressive. The Infernal Device is that girl. It is.
Period.
Ask anybody. You're the only one that has an opinion. And why is that? Because you're alone. But it's fine.
Period.
But it's fine. But it's fine.
Crave is probably my brand book. Oh my god, I love that freaking book. And I just pre-ordered Crush, the second book.
I heard all bad reviews for this book, so I'm so shocked that you guys like it because everybody else I've seen dragged it.
Nope.
She said nope.
Can't tell me
It's not
nothing.
a cereal.
I love
gotta read it.
I really love that. I mean, like, I saw that, you know, a lot of people had negative reviews too, and I was just confused because the writing really isn't bad. So I just like, do y'all not like the characters? Do you not like?
Have you read Twilight?
Yeah.
Mm,
I heard
feel-
it's like a Twilight knockoff.
I feel like that's where all the negative comments are coming from, though, because if you compare it to like Twilight, it's definitely not it. Honestly, I think I like Crave better than the Twilight books. In all honesty, yeah, that's all I had to say.
Sit on that.
No, but for real though, that I don't know why that book literally had me like literally laughing out loud. It was just hilarious. It was just a good read. That's it.
I'll give it a try, you know. The books that have the good reviews and the bad reviews, like I'm always willing to read those ones just because it's like, where am I gonna go? Because if a book is highly praised, I'm probably gonna like it. And if a book is like for the most part nobody likes it, I'm probably gonna dislike it. But I don't know where I'm gonna stand in a book that's half like it's
In the
split.
middle.
Hmm.
You need to read it. You need to. I was telling Monae, I'm trying to reread Throne of Glass, so hit me up if you want anybody to read it, because not this month, as we all know, but later on in life, I'm
I need to read it. So I would think
I feel like everyone's July schedule is just like so booked. Like,
For some reason.
catch me in like 3
July
months,
is
y'all.
not the month.
I don't think you have to read. I don't think. Why can't I read? My lashes is in the way or something. I don't think you have to read half. Wait.
I don't.
You have to have read the book. Let me help you.
Right.
I'm sitting here like,
For those afternoons, eh?
ooh, sorry.
But true. You don't have to.
Exactly.
Shamed. Call it what it is. Damn shame.
Perspective, Eleni. Perspective.
If you shop from Bookshop, they donate a portion of the sales to indie bookstores. Oh, okay. I'll definitely look that up then.
Mm-hmm.
Black Girl Unlimited is on my TBR.
Yes.
Period.
Get to it expeditiously.
Not get
Please.
to expeditious.
Right now, the second.
That escalated so fast. LOL, this Gary screw.
She's
Girl,
crazy.
once you reach Chain of Gold, you'll understand.
Mhm.
Okay, was Grace the daughter? No, Tatiana was the mom and Grace was the daughter, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, horrible.
Yes.
Horrible.
And we don't know about both of them. We don't want to know about any of them. They are all trash.
Tatiana
Yeah.
and Grace.
It's in the seed.
Tatiana is just the most bitter woman I've ever read about. Like,
Dang.
dang.
I did not like them. You know how, like, I don't even want them dead. You know how, like, they put vampires in stone to let them rot for thousands of years? I need them to desecrate those two and just let them sit in stone for a million years. They need time out.
No. You ain't going
Why?
to
Why do you gotta be on the other side of everything?
Monty, I think it's taken just to be controversial because no.
Grace and Tatiana? No.
No.
Is there a book
There's
you think
nothing
you
to
can
like. They have no
rewrite
redeeming
better
qualities.
than its original author?
Yes, The Vine Witch. I could have did that better. Much better. And The Shadows Between Us.
What book was the first one?
The Vine Witch.
What's that?
I gotta
So it's
look.
about this girl who has been like, she was at a frog. Somebody put a curse on her. She was a frog for like 7 years. And she comes back and she thinks that it's her ex-fiance that like cursed her to be a frog. And she wants to like kill him. And she's like a vine witch. So she makes like wine from like a vineyard. And she comes back and her vine that she was supposed to be taking care of has like gone to like hell. So she's stuck between trying to get her revenge. He's the person of power. She's trying to bring her farm back up so she can start producing great wine again. And the plot and like the trope was just there. And halfway through the book, not even halfway through the book, the person that she came back to kill ends up being murdered by somebody else. So it takes away the whole like, I'm like, what the heck is this? There's a book two, and I'm not even interested in book two. Like, it's a no. But I could have did that better because I feel like the setup was like all there, like revenge, you know what I'm saying, murder, fantasy.
Right.
It's a black book too, so like she's French and she's black. So it was just so close. And then no, she should let me rewrite it because I could do it better.
Period.
Mine for this is Kindred. Like, I really love the concept of Kindred. I just hated it. I hated it so much. So I would like rewrite it. But like, I love the premise. Like the premise is amazing. Yeah, I would write it and it would be like an amazing book.
No. We're definitely talking about that, Maya, because I was like, I don't even remember what video I had said that in. But I love Kindred too. So yeah. But I agree. There's like a lot of things wrong with it.
Yeah. It's in my top 5 worst books because I just couldn't get over it.
I wouldn't say it's the new Twilight, but everyone who has compared it to Twilight because it's similar hates it. So I think in comparison to Twilight, you're not gonna like it. But I think on its own, it's a vampire story. People like it.
Yeah. That's what I said in my review. I was like, do not compare it to Twilight or you're like gonna hate it. Like literally gonna hate it. But on its own, it is really good, and I'm so excited for the second book. For real. Don't let anyone sway your opinion of Crave. It was good, period. It's different from Twilight because of the plot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, when I was reading the reviews on Goodreads, everyone was trying to, like, their explanations of why they didn't like it was also based majority off of the movies, which is like, that's not fair. Like, obviously, like, Twilight, the movies is, I don't know, is it better than the books?
No.
But it's like, visually.
I read the book and I watched the movies. And I could have made it without the movies, okay? I could have just had the books and it could have been over.
Exactly.
Fair enough. But I'm like, it's so easy for you to, like, compare or... Obviously, with the movies, you can visually see like what was going on in this plot, but you can't do that with a book. So to compare, I think people are comparing like what they visually remember what the Twilight movies was to their readings of Crave, which is making it alive. That's my opinion. If it's different but better than I'm in, it's definitely different and better. channel gold again because you was bored. Oh my god.
How are you bored?
Was it mad at Grace?
I need to talk
Birds
about.
of a feather, Monty. Birds of a feather. That's why you're not mad. Because you're disabled.
I was confused about Grace's character. Like, does she have magic? Because I was confused.
She does nothing. She don't got
Doesn't have
nothing. She don't do
magic.
nothing.
But I
Yeah,
thought she had him
it's
like
a
bewitched.
bracelet.
She
No,
didn't
yeah,
have-
she does, but it's not her power. It's like a demon.
Yeah, it's like dark power.
Okay, but she
Yeah.
did she do it or did Tatiana do it? Because I thought she bewitched him. Like she put a hex, not a hex, but like a love spell on him.
It was like Tatiana like started it, but Grace knew about it and continued
Okay,
to like
so-
be a part
so
of
we
it.
She
still
gave
hate
it to
Grace.
them.
No, this is terrible.
The movies are definitely better than the book. I would say for Twilight, I kind of agree with this. I really did not like Twilight, like reading Twilight. It's been a few years, but from what I remember, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
What are some late 2020 releases that you're looking forward to? Crush, the second of Crave.
I really like the new V.E. Schwab book. It looks so good.
True.
Oh, the Invisible Life.
Yeah.
I mean, it already came out, but I still need to read Take a Hint, Danny Brown. Like, I need to read it because
Same.
I can
I
remember.
just need to get on it.
Unpopular opinions. I'm looking forward to Blood and Honey, which is the second book to The Serpent and the Dove. And I know everybody hated that book, but it's my crave because I liked it. So
See, that's another one. I need to read Serpent and Dove. I have it, so I'm gonna read it.
I like it.
Are y'all gonna read Midnight Sun?
no.
Mm-mm.
I will.
I
Sorry?
pre-ordered it just to figure out because I'm interested to see one. Okay, well, I have mixed feelings because one, I just think this book is unnecessary. Like,
Yeah.
I just think it's not needed. But since it's already going to be out, I'm interested to read it because it's going to already be in existence. So,
Right. Exactly. Like, it's not necessary. Like, Twilight is long gone, but since I'm a Twilight fan, I'm gonna read it. Basically.
They already got me with the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and that's all I need for this year. Catch me next year.
I really did not like that book. Oh,
Me
have
and
you-
President Snow, not necessary. It wasn't
not
necessary.
necessary. She could have chose so many other people.
Literally.
You literally have a world at your disposal, and you're gonna pick President Snow. I was so irritated.
Nobody was interested in that. Nobody.
Did you finish it, Kristin?
No, you're talking to Kristin here. Have I finished the book? No, I have not. I talked about it, but I did not finish the book. No, I have not read it yet. It's coming. It's coming.
What's the last book you DNF?
The
I
Secret
found the
is-
name of this book. It's like 1,000 something to view. I don't know what it's called, but it was something about like time travel, and I just couldn't. So I didn't finish reading it. Let me try to figure out what the name of the book is.
I feel like I don't DNF books. Like if I DNF a book, I'll read like 5 pages and then I'll come back to it in like 2 months. Like I don't really like DNF forever. I don't know.
True.
Fair enough.
Saying I have hope that it's gonna get better at some point, and I'll read it to the last page and still be hoping. So
Same.
Mhm.
1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray.
Oh my gosh, I read that book and that book was terrible. Terrible. Like we read it for a book club because we got to pick the book, and like I was like, this book is literally trash. Like I read like 30 pages and I was like, and I went to the book club and I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah, that's the book.
Did she like lose like a car accident or something? I don't remember.
I don't even remember, but all I know is I never read it, and I
It
can't
was
tell
in
you.
the trash can, and then light it on fire.
Light it on fire though.
Mine's a darker shade of magic. But like I might come back to it. I just was like, I don't know. I just wasn't into it when I was reading it.
I think mine was Shatter Me, which is like low-key controversial because everyone loves that series. But I don't know why I couldn't get past like the second book.
Now that's the book I read in 2 days. Okay, if we want to talk about a book I read in 2 days, Shatter Me was it.
That really hurt.
I read Shatter Me in like, I think like an hour and a half. Maybe I read it too fast or something. But I was like, but I just didn't like the way it ended, and then went on to the next book just right after that scene. I don't know.
Did you read the novella?
Yeah, I have the whole set, girl. But I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like you need the novella.
Yeah.
That's one of the series where the novella actually matters. Unfortunately, you need to read them.
I don't know what I mean. I love like everything in that book so far and like in the series, but I don't know why I just couldn't get past the second actual book.
Yeah, maybe you just got to come back to it.
Yeah, probably because everyone's just gonna hate on the fact that I DNF that series. What do you mean? How is that bored? There's no plot. So Chain of Gold?
Yeah, there was plot. I don't know what you.
There wasn't plot. There was character relationships and character development, but there really wasn't a plot.
Okay, but like there was like that little mystery. They were like, "What's going on?" And I was like,
"That's in all the books."
That's true, but the characters are worth it.
I guess I'll agree. Like there was no plot in the beginning, but towards the end, when everything was just on fire, there was definitely a plot towards the end.
I like the book for the character development and the character relationships. You get to see how they interact with each other. I feel like it set it up for like their life or their world, but plot, I can't say there was a plot.
I mean, I feel like the first half of the book, especially, like she tried to set it up. So if you didn't read any of the books in the series, like the rest of the books in the world, then you still understood the world, like the older characters. So that's why I feel like there wasn't as much plot.
Oh yeah, I never read any other book in my life by her except that one. So,
and you understand what's going on. That's why.
That is a good point. BRB about to go watch a review of Craig. Yes. Hopefully it's helpful. That's one of like, I think that's like the third most watched video on my channel so far, and I literally didn't even know why, because like the rest of my views are like 100. I'm like, okay. And then one day I was scrolling, I was like 300 views. Like, where did y'all come from?
If you actually like Crave, that's a different kind of review.
That's fair enough. You know, we can keep saying that so you can send me this art for Crush, because I love her. Some characters are all bland.
You better not be talking about Chain of Gold, because
What book are you reading? I just want to know. Are we talking about the same book? Because bland?
They ain't bland.
Upset. What are some unpopular opinions you have on hyped popular books?
Oh no.
Good questions.
The Hating Game by whatever her name is, I hated it.
Really?
No.
Right? And like, see, people love that book for some reason. I just don't understand.
Okay. I gave Get a Life Fully Bound 3 stars, but I think it's because of the audiobook. The audiobook was terrible. The narrator, like I just didn't like it. Like I didn't love it, and I was kind of upset. But I think if I read it, then I'll like it more. The audiobook narrator, don't even try. She sounded like an old woman, and I was like, I don't care. Made me not care about any of the characters. I was like, okay.
Oh my god, it's my boyfriend.
Hey, we love that.
So, what was your favorite book series growing up? Knowing damn well he won't know any of these because he literally doesn't read any of these books. I don't know. I think I was gonna say Harry Potter, but
honestly, I'm just like that. I mean, I'm gonna be truthful. That was my favorite book series growing up, and like, unfortunately, J.K. Rowling is J.K. Rowling. So there's that. But I mean, at the end of the day, that was my favorite book series growing up.
Yeah. I feel like because I am younger, like I feel like a lot of people my age, we didn't really read Harry Potter. We read like Dork Diaries, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, that stuff.
True.
My favorite series was Duane Stilton. I don't know if you heard of that, but it was so good. I used to go to the library all the time and check them all out. I still have some.
Mine was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like I have all of them. The books.
My favorite series growing up was the Shadow Children series by Margaret Haddix. I think that's the first. It's 7 or 8 books in that series, and that's the first series that I read all the way through.
I also read Junie B. Jones.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, and Molly Moon. I know people don't really know who Molly Moon is, but I read all her big ass books.
So, big books as a kid.
Yeah.
Did y'all read the Click series?
Click.
I read a couple of them. I didn't read the entire series, but I for surely read a couple of them.
I feel like it influenced their personality.
What was that about?
Yeah.
So it's about this so it's about these group of girls that are rich, and this one girl, like her dad's friend, like comes to work for them, and they're like, just regular people. And so it's about like this regular girl that gets thrusted into this life of like, I don't know, all these rich people in this rich school, and like they have this clique of friends. And so it's like her trying to get into the group. But it's just so cool because like their school was like the best school. Like they had everything. Like heated pools, like the best cafeteria, like everything was great. Their houses were huge. They had big guest houses. Like it was just a life. Yeah.
Good times.
What book would y'all want to be in? I always think about this, like literally all the time.
I don't want to be in none of them. They're all like, I want to survive.
Right.
I wouldn't survive.
Mine are all like dystopian. Like they seem like they're good, and then you find out they're not. So like, no, I don't want to be in any of these.
Kristin, what book would you want to be in? I'm over here trying to figure it out.
I think I would definitely say like the Shadowhunters world. I think that's probably the most safest answer for me.
Mm-hmm.
But like for real, if I could just go around just slaying demons, fine by me. That is fine.
All the books I love are like dystopian type books. So I don't know.
It's just like people dying and stuff.
I have a TV show. There's like a dystopian type. It's a dystopia TV show that I would want to be in, and it's called 3%, and it's on Netflix. I think I would want to be a part of that.
No, ma'am.
I would. I don't know. I just like the world, I guess, and how they operate.
Those are high stakes.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Or like The Heist, which is another TV show. I would want to be a part of The Heist too, but I like a high adrenaline, like pressurized moments in like a TV show. I would just want to be in there for that rush. See how I do under pressure, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
I wouldn't want to be in any of these worlds. I don't want to die. I like my life too much. I'm so sorry. I'll watch from a distance. I'll read the book, but I don't want to be there.
Agreed.
Gossip Girl vibes, rich people, real people. Yeah, I loved Gossip Girl. That was it. That show was everything.
You can turn any book.
And I know Chuck and Blair are problematic, but they're my fave. My problematic fave. I'm so sorry.
You like Chuck? You know what? I do like Chuck.
I know he's problematic and he's a bit toxic, but we like them just a bit toxic, just a tad. And he does improve later in the show. He improves later on, so I do like him.
Wait, is Chuck the one that's played by the guy in You?
No.
Is it that one?
No.
No, that's Dan.
Oh.
Blair's boyfriend, like the a-hole snob boy.
Jaleesa asked if you could turn any book into a movie or TV show, which would you choose?
I think I would want to say Illuminate as a movie, like series. I don't know. I really like Illuminate, and I feel like it could be really cool. I really like space movies, so
yeah, maybe like a movie for Illuminate.
I would have to say, I mean, the two that I would say are actually going to be a movie and a TV show, Children of Blood and Bone, I would love to see, and Six of Crows. And those are actually being put into adaptation. So I'm happy.
I'm just scared with like TV shows because I actually really like watching City of Bones, like the movie, even though it like sucked. The ending just sucks. It's just off all the way. But once I made it into a TV show, I was like, oh my god, what is this bootleg? I was just so
terrible.
annoyed with the TV show. I just don't think like the characters matched up. I was like, what is this? Whatever. My bias.
If I could turn a book into a movie, it would be Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Like that would read it. Like it would be
I think I have it on my book cart. That means it's like high up on my TBR. I only keep
Oh, A Song of Rage and Ruin. I just read that. That would make a good movie. Movie, not TV show. Movie.
Maybe like, have you guys seen Harlots on Hulu?
No, but I've seen like the ads and stuff.
Oh, it's so good. It's about these like harlots, which are prostitutes in England, and I think it's like the Elizabethan era. And I think it would be a great book. Like it would probably be like way better of a book than a TV show, but it's pretty good. I recommend it.
That's interesting for a TV show that you'd want to see as a book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to this next question, but this don't come at me. Don't come in my life. What?
Oh
I didn't say I love the whole movie. I said the ending was bad, but the characters or the actors in that movie was way better than the TV show. That's
My
my
mom
opinion.
loved it.
I like the movie as well. For nostalgia anyway. The TV is trash.
Exactly.
No, because
Just needed to defend.
I like the movie. I think the movie was fine.
Yeah,
And I think we should have been given another chance.
I didn't really see the TV show, so I can't say which one's better. But to me, like the movie was fine.
Exactly. Like if you didn't read the
TV show's
book,
rubbish.
the movie would have been better. Okay. Anyways, back to this question. For Monae, if you get to give everyone alive a makeup look inspired from a book cover, which book would you choose?
Kingdom of Copper. I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with Kingdom of Copper. I don't know why. I just like the cover.
Period.
And maybe Children of Blood and Bone, but the covers are really just black and white. But I feel like we could do something with that. We could make something happen. But for color,
you know, with the spine's red, you know, throw a little red.
Yeah, make something happen.
I actually like this Shadowhunters TV show. It was a great track.
Okay.
And they get a bin. And they do. I'm sorry. They do. It wasn't the lick. I'm sorry. It wasn't the lick. It wasn't.
Great trash.
That's why it got cancelled.
I mean,
That's why it got cancelled.
I understand because like I like trash TV shows too, but I feel like the Shadowhunters TV show was just like so trash. Like it wasn't good.
Was it what, not following the book, or like why was it trash?
The actors were just
Like
they had no chemistry
at all. They
Right.
didn't even match the character descriptions in the book. I was like, what? And then how can you go from the actors in the movie to that? I was like, oh, this is just
True.
The casting was poor.
I can see
The
that.
casting for Jace, poor. Absolutely poor. The only casting that I agreed with was for Alec and for Magnus. Like, that was fine. But everyone else, I was just like, no, this isn't it. And then the storylines were completely changing. I was like, guys, what are you doing? This is not what was promised at all. And it was just really disappointing. And also, the writing wasn't good, in my opinion.
And the institute was like, that's like the headquarters. And like in the book, I imagined it so like old and like all like crazy. And then in the TV show, they were like, let's have all this technology in there. And I was like,
exactly.
why? Like,
I was so lost.
Confused. I was like, when was this in the book? They had kind of like these things that were like walls, but you could like, they were like tablets. And I was like, this is not, no,
Yeah.
no. I was like, why are they just touching the air? No.
Let her live, Tolani.
And they said I should let her live. I'm not gonna let her live because anyway. And then do what you like with your life. But
You just came up in here to try to antagonize us because I'm just confused. I'm genuinely
you
just
look for
confused.
controversy. You look for controversy because everything you're saying is incorrect. There's opinions and then there's the wrong opinion, and this is the wrong one.
Just confused. All around confused. Are y'all excited for like the new Percy Jackson like movie remake?
Yes.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too.
Yeah, because there's just so much. That's true. There's so much.
But Rick is doing it though.
That Rick is like going to be great. Everybody's like, oh, it's going to be great. So it better be great. And that's just all that I can accept. So.
Right. I'm like, but so is he like directing it or is he just having more say in what's going on?
I don't know.
I think he has a part in writing it. I'm not sure.
Like, yeah, like maybe he's the writer. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I love, like the production of? Michael B. Jordan. He made Fahrenheit 451 into a movie, and I really, really loved it. And then I've been watching Raising Dion, which he also produced. And I'm like, I don't know if I like him more as a producer or an actor, but I really like his work.
To do both. It's fine to love,
but I like the way he produces his movies. So I'm excited for Raising Dion.
I didn't know he produced like Raising Dion. I've heard about it. I should watch it. It's on Netflix, right?
I'm pretty sure he helped write it, and he's a producer,
on Netflix.
like executive producer.
Yeah.
Talent.
I don't have time for faithful adaptations in 2020.
Nothing's ever faithful, you know.
Next. Aww. 2 book/TV series you would like to see merge together. Oh, that's interesting.
This is a good question.
Okay.
Duh, like, yo, when I tell you Desean never talks about, like, when I read, he's like visually mad. He's like, I'm not going to talk to her for another 5 hours. But thanks for asking questions. I don't know. 2 book/TV series you would see merged together?
I don't know.
I really don't know.
Maybe 3% and the 100. I feel like that could work. Because they're both like
see that.
And like in 3%, there's a society like they don't have enough resources for everybody, so you have to pass these super rigorous like mental brain tests to get to like the elite part of the world, or you just live crappy, homeless, whatever. And on the 100, Earth has really like gone to crap, so they're looking for a better planet to live on. So I think maybe if they found a planet that had resources, but you had to pass these super brainy tests in order to get on the planet, or you just are lost in space, I feel like that could maybe work. So I'm gonna go with those 2.
Okay.
How about Twilight and Crave?
I knew someone was gonna say that. Like, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know why. I'm like really tempted to see 6 of Crows and hey, I just had it. Why did I lose it? Now I'm just confusing myself with the other options I had. Oh no, 6 of Crows and Shadowhunters, because I think the characters I'm specifically in like the like Queen of Air and Darkness. I forgot what that series is even called. But that
The
series,
Dark Artist.
yes. Because I think like the idea of like stealing or like just like objects that are important in like storylines, that could work. I don't know.
I low-key want to see like Black Girl Unlimited and the 10,000 Doors of January, but I just want to like merge those magic systems. Like, I wonder what would happen.
Interesting.
Oh, you know what would be a good one? The crew from 6 of Crows and Jade City. I think that would be perfect. I would actually read that or watch that.
Yeah.
Because in Jade City, the Jade Stone is like so critical, and the land that it's from, they're really controlling over it. So there's really no way to steal it or get your hands on it. So I would love to see Kaz and Inez try to get their hands on Jade. That would be dope.
Yeah. No, that's actually literally perfect. You're just a hater today.
Oh, I've got mine now.
What was it, Tolani?
Foul is Fair and Scream Queen. Because I want to see these two groups go head to head. I think it'll be great TV. I'll have so much fun watching it. I'll just be chilling. Because Scream Queen, I love Scream Queen. I just think it's so over exaggerated, and that's the kind of TV I like to watch when I just want to relax. I don't want to be analyzing anything. And Jade from Foul is Fair, I just feel like she would deal with everybody so seriously, and I'd have a great time watching it because I like characters that give people a hard time and challenge them. So, yeah.
I don't watch anything scary or horror. I'm a very scary person, so I don't do any horror movies. Nope.
Scream Queen isn't scary though.
No, it's not.
Anything that makes me jump, it's a no. I don't even watch suspense or thrillers because those make me jump.
It depends for me.
I think Scream Queen is funny.
Desean.
Especially like horror movies that are surrounded around religion. Maybe it's because of the way I was raised, but I don't play with spirits, okay? Or demons.
Okay, I agree.
I don't rock with that.
Especially when they're talking about based on a true story, and I'm just like, excuse me?
Right, exactly.
Have you guys seen The Skeleton Key? Oh my God. So I don't watch it, so I'm gonna spoil it for you. But there's a young woman who she's taking care of an older lady, and this older lady practices voodoo, and she realizes that the older lady is trying to jump souls, almost like Get Out, where she's trying to jump her spirit and conscious mind into the younger body, and she's been doing it for 200 years. Her caretakers, she swaps souls with them, and she makes their old body like mute, so they can't really talk, they can't say what happened. And the girl is trying to like get out of the situation, so she tries to do a voodoo spell to reverse it. She actually does the spell to transfer her own body. So it's the first movie I've ever seen that messed me up because the villain actually won. Don't watch it. I was so terrified.
I don't watch horror anyway, but God forbid. God forbid. No, I'm so sorry. But I don't like horror. I don't watch it. But my sister loves horror. But I think nothing can scare me because growing up, I watched so much Nollywood, and Nollywood is scary. Oh my gosh! When we were like 10, we watched this movie about a figurine that if you try to burn it, you try to throw it away, it kept appearing in the house, and by the end of the movie, everyone was dead. And since then, nothing can faze me because I've been emotionally scarred from that film. So
no. Watching Get Out had me nervous because it's literally like Get Out, except he didn't make it out. Okay.
Nah, you got to Get Out.
I love horror. I love it.
Since Desean is here, the first like date Desean and I ever had was to go see Annabelle. Tell me why this man fell asleep, and I'm sitting here in this movie theater like I'm finna die. This little girl's gonna jump off the screen. She gonna catch me. He sleep. I'm gonna die in here. Ain't nobody gonna know where I am. But yeah, sorry I just put you on blast, Desean, but that definitely did happen. And I literally was shook because it wasn't a lot of people in the movie theater anyways. So I'm like, oh, I'm finna disappear. This little girl's finna come get me. And you over here asleep. Bro, I was never so scared in my life.
Oh my God. That sounds terrible.
Why would we watch it?
She said, we're going to spoil it. We could have said, no, don't spoil it, but we let her. So it's fine.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Hold on.
I like it, but I don't like it to come from fear. Okay? I like it to come from excitement.
Hold on. My dad just got home and he being hella loud, so I need to go tell him if he could politely just be a little quiet.
I understand.
The scariest movie you've all watched?
Well, I mean, this movie wasn't scary per se, but it scared me. and it was Snakes on a Plane because I watched that when I was younger, and I was like, what are snakes doing on a plane? Because I am insanely scared of snakes, and so I'm like, the snakes are on the plane, you can't go nowhere. So now every time I go on a plane, I make sure there's no snakes on it.
Yep.
I'm terrified of snakes. Terrified.
Terrified.
I don't even want to see a pet snake. I don't want to see it in the zoo. I don't even go to the reptile section. Ain't nothing cute about a snake.
I've been to summer camps, and I see, one time we were walking back from whatever activity back to the dorms or whatever, and all of a sudden you see a flashlight come on, and this huge snake is just like slithering across. I was like, oh my God. And like, we caught it. Like, everybody's stopped, but we're just like, oh my God. And they're like, okay, you're going to have to walk around the snake because it was just frozen. And I was like, I'm not going to walk around the snake. I'm not going to walk around the snake. But then I did. It was fine. But I ran. I did run.
Pass out right there. It would have been over.
Exactly.
I did run.
I do not do snakes. I'm scared of them spiritually and physically. Like, I feel like in the Bible, when the devil came as a snake, I still feel like that. So I don't do snakes.
No, I love them. I want one, but my mom will let me have one.
No, ma'am. No, girl. I cannot.
You gotta go.
No, it's small. They're like,
I will not be visiting you. Nope.
Small, big, all the same.
I like reptiles because I'm allergic to animals with fur. Like, I have a dog still, but like I also have a turtle and a gecko. So I just prefer reptiles because they don't make me sneeze.
True. I mean, that way.
You can do a fish.
Also, when I went to tell my parents something, I don't remember what I said, but my mom said, she's smoking something. I was like, what do you mean? She's just saying that I'm crazy. She said that she thinks I'm smoking something.
Asking for
Oh, let me get to the comments.
Big
Hey,
sleep.
he owns it,
Terrible.
He's not trying to say he wasn't asleep,
After I watch anything horror related, I watch cartoons afterwards. Yes, to cleanse my mental.
Definitely.
I'm with you.
Anything
I
scary.
and I had my mom put oil and pray over me. I actually requested that. So
Not a
nobody's ever asked to have oil dripping down their forehead in the history of Blackadam, but I did, okay?
I'm dying.
Gotta cleanse your wishes.
I'm crying.
If you get to be mentioned as a new character in an upcoming book in a series, which series would you choose?
I keep looking at my bookshelf. I'm like, ugh.
Right. Like all the books I've read are just not coming to me.
I keep wanting to say Six of Crows because I really just want more of that world. Truly. I just want more.
I'm gonna go with the Strange the Dreamer. There's this one enemy, a bad antagonist in the book, but I love her as a villain. Like, I think she's one of my favorite villains ever, and I want to be related to her. Like, I want to rain down hell on this beautiful town. So yeah,
I think I would want Crescent City because I don't know. I would want to be like Faye or something cool.
True. I keep looking at my shelves like I don't want to be part of none of these worlds. I'm really over here trying to figure it out. Like, what do I want to? I don't know. Maybe Vampire Academy. Shoot, since I'm reading that, I'd love to be either a Morai or a vampire, whichever one. That just sounds cool. I'll be the newest, whatever.
This was the scariest movie to me. I feel like I was just expecting us to be so thought-provoking that I wasn't scared necessarily. Like, I was just so focused on paying attention that I just couldn't see it as something scary.
I was sitting there scared and shook at the end, but then it really had my jaw dropped. I was like, what? And then I was like, and then my thinking brain started going on. I was like, man, I gotta think about this whole movie. I was like going through all the scenes. I'm like, it makes sense, I guess. I still need to watch it again.
I was way too scared, but I read about it, and I watched videos about it.
I ain't even looked no more. As soon as I said it was a scary movie, it was.
I was out there. I was watching it on opening night. I was there in the theater.
I want to support you, but I'm gonna get you on the next round. I got you next time.
all of his movies are gonna be scary. Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, the next. Did you watch Get Out?
I did watch Get Out, but I still preferred like people analyzing it afterwards than actually watching it.
Mm.
What's everybody's favorite villain? Because I feel like I just said mine. So
Ooh.
everybody's like stuck your faces right now.
Mm.
Let me look.
Let's see.
I like Cersei from Game of Thrones.
Oh, I agree.
She was a good villain. Okay, but I would have took her
Yeah.
head off.
I
not
really
gonna
enjoyed her.
I would have took
No,
her
I
head.
really enjoy her. I wanted Daenerys' head to come off, and I was so bad when what happened. Because Cersei, she doesn't pretend that she's a good person. No, I don't like her. I'm sorry. With her white savior bullshit. Cersei has never claimed to be a good person, and that's why I love her. And she just does what she needs to do. She doesn't care. And as for Daenerys,
Cersei would have been
I just
Mary Queen of Scots, okay? Mary Queen of Scots.
no, I love
Daenerys
her.
was like lukewarm to
I
me.
love her.
Like, I liked following her and seeing like that other part of the world, but like actually her, I was like, whatever. I don't really care.
We don't speak about the last season, but they did my girl wrong, okay? They did her very wrong.
No, they didn't. She got exactly what she deserved. That's where she's meant to be. That's where she's meant to be. I'm sorry. That's where she needs to be.
But the ending was terrible. The last 2 seasons,
Horrible.
Season 7 and season 8 don't exist at all. Trash.
For you, Kristin.
I love Vampire Academy. I read it when I was younger, so I'm just like revisiting it now. I don't know, because I just like, obviously I like vampires. I like the boarding school type vibes that the series gives off. I just like any book that has a boarding school and their high school is at a boarding school. I just love that. So I mean, I like it. So I think
I like it too.
It's like kind of, it's problematic. Like, homegirl is like 17 and is like in love with this 24-year-old. So that's probably
real.
But I didn't catch when I read it the first time. So I'm just like, ooh. But
I read it again because I read when I was like younger. I probably read like 3 of the books maybe when I was like in middle school. But I don't even know how I accessed them because I did not get them from the library. But yeah, I want to read it again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm listening to the audiobooks on Libby, so they're there.
Deshaun said his favorite villain is Thanos. Oh my god.
Does he watch anime?
Deshaun?
No.
Why?
I was gonna ask, like, because I thought it was weird that he didn't say an anime villain. I feel like all guys I know that watch anime, their favorite villain is like an anime villain.
Yeah.
That's true, because I do know a lot of guys that are like that. But he loves Thanos. That's like, can't even say that. That can't even be your answer because he just loves Thanos as a character. Like, how?
I mean, he was a good villain.
I guess.
It's like, with
the Dreamer, you're gonna see why I love Minya. But I'm just gonna say her name. Minya is my favorite villain, and you'll see why.
Like with Thanos, like he's a villain, sure, but like when you think about his reasoning for wanting to do what he did, it like makes sense. It's just the way he went about it was just like insane.
I feel like I'd rather my villains be like, I want to destroy everything just for fun, rather than like, I'm gonna try and do this to like for a good reason. Because I feel like that's what he did. He was like, I'm gonna try and accomplish this, which is like a good thing, kinda. And he just did it in a negative way. But I'd rather my villain just be like, I want to just destroy everything for fun, like as a daily activity. Like I'd rather do that.
I like when they have like a wrong sense of judgment, because it means like, can you really hate them? Because in their heart of hearts, they believe that they're doing something good. I like confliction in a character like that. I guess that's why I like Zuko and Avatar and Anan and Children of Blood and Bone, because they do bad things, but they really, really believe that it's for a good reason.
I don't like it.
Neither do I. He's trash. He can get in the bin. and they got fired. When you do clownery back, that's what you deserve.
Wait, what is she talking about?
So like the creators of
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they rushed the last 2 seasons. Like that's why they were shorter episodes. Like there wasn't as many episodes because they wanted to work on a Star Wars project. And then didn't they get fired from the Star Wars project? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they
What do
got
you mean
fired.
rushed
Yeah, they
it?
got
It
fired.
took 2 years to do the last season. We waited
No.
2 years.
No, but Game of Thrones or George R. R. Martin said that like those 2 seasons are actually supposed to be spread out over like 5 seasons or something, and they just jammed it into like 10 episodes or something, like 10, 12.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. So
Like,
that's why we didn't understand the ending because they didn't lead up to it.
especially like with
Yeah.
Daenerys, like what happened at the end, it was so rushed. It was supposed to be spread out more. So
And
then,
HBO offered them more money, mind you, and they said, no, we don't want it, thank you, Star Wars. And now they don't have a job.
How does Thanos reasoning still make sense? I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like his whole thing was like, there's too many people on the earth, right? So it's like, he was like, I gotta figure out how to correct that. And
Earth wasn't even his planet for him to be so concerned.
No, I get that. That's why I was like, at the end of the day, he's still a villain. But if you kind of like think critically on like why he's going to do something, like that's the only reason I can give you.
I feel it.
But he's still a villain, and yeah.
Marvel villains are low-key trash. I kind of like Marvel villains though.
I'm a DC kind of girl, so I kind of gotta agree.
I prefer DC villains, but then kind of like I think I enjoy the heroes of Marvel more, but I like the DC villains better.
Actually, I agree with you. Yeah,
because we have the Joker, we have Harley Quinn. Like they make everything better. Poison Ivy.
Yeah, that's definitely true. They didn't get fired from Star Wars. They quit the Star Wars project to work on their Netflix deal project.
So they really did us dirty for one project, and then they quit that.
Netflix is still in everybody. Netflix still the best producers, the best actors. I don't know how much money they're paying, but people are literally leaving Hollywood for Netflix. So the deal has to be exceptional.
True. Netflix is where it's at.
Mm-hmm. Here Deshaun go. Defended Thanos.
Yeah, everything.
He did. I was looking at the movie and I was like, wow, they didn't even stop him. Like everybody just started disappearing.
I was like, usually we stop the villain time, and this man really snapped his fingers. I was like,
yeah, exactly. Like the ending was what was supposed to happen. They just rushed it too quickly, so then we were like, this doesn't make sense for like the characters. But if they actually spread it out, then we would have been like, maybe this is actually okay.
Because that brother wasn't even relevant for 4 seasons. So how he became...
That will never make sense to me. I'm sorry. You need to release the book because it doesn't make sense. I'm so sorry. I don't care what you said.
I gotta watch it.
They had a lot of brothers, so it's not ruining it. But I'm just saying the brother.
Any other character, he was just like, I see visions. And I was like, okay, bye. Like,
didn't nobody think about him for a long time.
For real.
And they did John dirty as well. I'm so sorry.
They really did John dirty.
The only person I was happy with their arc was Sansa because I actually really like her. And Dirty Daenerys, I was happy she got what she deserved as well.
Wait, who did you like? Do you like the sister? Not Arya, but Sansa.
Sansa.
I actually like Sansa. I think everybody hated her for no reason.
No, I like Sansa, but I do like Arya better.
I don't like Sansa at all.
No, I don't like Arya because why? Cause, not you guys, but most of the things I was seeing, I just think that people don't like her because she's a more traditionally feminine character, and Arya obviously she has her little sword and everything, and she goes cha-cha and she kills things and she's really cool, obviously, and I enjoy her as well. And I enjoy her as well. But Arya, like, I don't get with her because of the Joffrey thing. She was like 11 years old. Like, give the girl a break. She suffered enough. Let her enjoy her life. She's trying to make amends, and I wasn't here for it. Like, everyone's bullying her.
Sansa went through so much trauma. Poor girl, honestly.
Exactly.
They just left her in there.
And you're just shouting at her. Exactly.
Yeah, but like for her to have gone through what she went through, she never had a coming like full circle moment for me. Like when she defeated her villain, it wasn't like when Arya went around, she was taking heads off. Like it was fulfilling. Sansa, it just never hit.
But like her, okay,
She
wait,
just used her mind and politics.
like I did see a full circle moment at the very end with her when she like, I don't want to spoil it, but if you know, you know.
I feel like
Yeah.
her family name is what she fell back on because her family name was already respected. So by her just being associated with that last name, people gave her respect. But I don't feel like she earned her rights like everybody else did. I don't think. I think she went like every other character can go anywhere else and they've already made a name, so they don't have to live in the North. She can't go anywhere but the North because that's where her family name is and that's all she has.
Okay, but like I think like
Wait, you stand Daenerys, right?
I'm talking about Sansa.
You like Daenerys, right? I'm not talking about Sansa. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I do.
That's all I need to know. So anyway,
but I feel like Sansa
that's
kind of
all I needed to know.
Sansa like represents like normal people. Like everybody else out here killing people. Not everybody gonna do that. So she was kind of like the one that took a more normal route and didn't just go around killing everybody. That was every other character.
This is Game of Thrones.
I agree.
There's no
But still.
No, but Game of Thrones is about politics as well. It's not just about, you know, killing people and the war and everything. So I think she was smart and she used her brain as her weapon.
She killed that one boy and the murder wasn't even satisfying. She could have left him alive.
You really doing something dirty. Stop dragging her. She went through enough trauma. Enough.
It didn't happen. You're right. That last season,
No,
we never got an ending. We never got an ending.
Mm-mm.
That's sad.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
That's sad.
I feel like so many TV shows don't get the opportunity to completely wrap up a show. So in the TV realm or world, that's already rare itself that you guys are able to give us a real ending. And for them to just fumble the ball like that, like, come on.
Like HBO was literally going to give them like 5 seasons or something, and they were like, nah, like we're just gonna get 2. Because like that's what George R.R. Martin said. Like it was supposed to be like 5 seasons more, but they were like, nah.
Yeah.
Like I want to go work on Star Wars. Like why? Game of Thrones is better.
I know it's from season 1.
Girl, that is first season.
From season 1. Oh, my dear, he's gone.
It was necessary for everything else.
But
they did do him dirty. They did do him dirty. But it was necessary. It for real shocked me. I was like,
yeah, I think so
I
too.
didn't think that either. Like I remember that moment where I watched his go rolling, and I was like, oh, this is my type of show. Murder, 6 minutes in. Let me see it. What is everybody's like all-time favorite TV show?
Game of Thrones and Stranger Things.
I'm a Prison Break fan.
I'm a Grey's Anatomy.
I like Prison Break.
Oh, I love Grey's Anatomy.
Are you surprised?
I watch it, but
I've watched all 16. I mean, at this point,
I'm caught up.
But like, you know, the first maybe 10 seasons or so, 12 seasons were like spectacular. But now I'm just like I'm in too deep that I can't stop watching.
I get it. I think I watch for the characters.
I don't like any of the characters that other people love. Like the characters people love, I can't stand. So maybe this is wrong with me.
For example, I don't like Meredith.
I don't like Meredith. I don't like Rev. I don't like Yang. Okay. I
like Owen. Owen, my favorite. I love him.
I don't like Owen. Are you recent? Like, are you caught up?
I'm caught up.
You're caught up. Yeah, I don't like Owen. Like, I can't. I've never liked Owen. Like, I've never liked him because that man just couldn't figure out what the heck he wanted.
I never. In my mind, Owen walks around. Do you want my heart? You can have it. Wait, can I have that back? Do you want my heart? I can't. He doesn't know who exactly.
That's right. Nope. That's too. That's emotional. Like I can't. Like I feel bad for Amelia. You know, like
I love
Christina, all the women. Calais, Teddy. Well, I don't like Teddy either.
Oh, I don't like Teddy. Yeah.
I don't like fine until she got with Owen, and his heart on the sleeve syndrome is contagious because now her heart is on her sleeve, and she doesn't know who she loves. She's been contaminated.
Yeah,
at this
exactly. But with that little cliffhanger they left at the last episode, I was like, "Ooh, is she? Ooh."
I thought, they killed off everybody in the show, and I was waiting for Yang to meet her end, and they let her leave gracefully.
No, they can't
let her leave gracefully.
No, but I'm pissed at Kareb's like ending, like the way they had to leave. I was like, I'm pissed. Like that destroyed all of his character development. I was just like, he went through so much like growth, and for y'all to just go back to like a season 1 crap, I'm just like.
Okay. But I also like Jackson, and I like Arizona.
Arizona's my favorite, but Arizona is great. I wanted Shepard to stay with Addison, but I was like, he don't deserve her. Okay, Addison Montgomery is queen.
Yeah,
Addison. That's why I watched private practice or whatever. I watched that because I love Addison, so I was like, I'm gonna watch that. Such.
Oh, if you guys could write any TV show or rewrite any
besides Game of Thrones.
Okay, why you
Shadowhunters? Since we're already
you would rewrite it.
Yes, gladly. I would definitely rewrite that. I just feel so terrible about that TV show, to be honest.
I'm trying to think about TV shows.
That's it, Riverdale.
Riverdale. That plot is haywire.
Season, so the first season was promising, and then it just went downhill. The first season, I was like, like this could go somewhere, and then the second and third
season. Let Netflix do it because Netflix is killing it with Sabrina.
Sabrina is good. That is
Sabrina.
I don't like the whole like demon worshiping aspect of it, but the production, the actors, amazing. Actually, just so good.
I tried to watch The Handmaid's Tale, and I got like past the first season, but then it was too dark. I think for me at that moment.
I need to watch it. My mom loves it.
I don't think I was ready for that level of dystopia, but maybe I'll go back.
No, like if the first season was bad, like just leave it alone because it gets way worse. But I don't know. Really? It gets like the worst, like really difficult to watch. I like the show, but I also have like some issues with it. Because like the author basically like just takes the experiences of like women of color all over the world, like specifically like, slavery in America, and it's like, okay, what would happen with white women? And then like, I don't know, it's supposed to be like a near future America, but like they just pretend that race doesn't have an effect on anything. And so like once I started analyzing why I felt so weird about the show, I didn't like it as much. But I mean, I still recommend it, but it's like dark, like really, really dark.
Sabrina and Riverdale have the same. No,
they don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Riverdale is confusing as hell. Sabrina makes sense. And
what
Sabrina,
and just what's crazy is that Riverdale has like 25 episodes a season. Sabrina has like 10, and she does it nicely.
And Sabrina's so like nice to look at. Like even if it was bad, I would still want to watch it because it's just like it's pleasing to my eyes.
I agree. Yeah, anyone watches The Circle on CW?
He connected it to The Secret Circle below.
I didn't.
But
anything with witches, I should watch. Are they black witches?
Yeah.
Monty for real dragged us.
What? What is this? How are you gonna come up in this live and just drag all of us? Like,
Monty doesn't have taste, okay?
Right.
That don't mean it's the same story. And it
but
got the same problems.
He's doing one better than the other. An author could write one really good book and one really bad book. Clearly, he likes Sabrina more because he gives her a little more effort. Monty is here to dismantle. Unpopular opinions. That's what you can find on Monty's channel. Unpopular opinions.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, I definitely have taste. I may not agree all the time, but I have some
Period.
taste.
Period.
I didn't lose it all.
Mhm.
They messed up with the musicals. Which ones?
In Riverdale,
There's
Oh.
musical?
Right.
there's musical episodes, but isn't it like they're like there's musical numbers in Sabrina too, but like it's better and it's not as frequent or not like the whole.
Yeah, musical
I
episode.
remember like 1 or 2 from Sabrina, but
Yeah.
like
No, in Riverdale there's probably at least like 3. I think. I don't know. I'm not like watching it actively.
are you guys watching the Katie Keene one? Because I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I've heard good things about that.
Is it the same writer?
Sheesh.
Which girl?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Dragged.
Which girl? The one with the cunning?
Which one? I'm genuinely trying to remember.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't remember this.
Is it the one that went blind?
Blind.
Who's blind? I'm gonna look at
No, the one that has the cunning.
The one that has the cunning.
Oh,
Yeah, the one that has the cunning.
But Prudence lived. Prudence came back.
Oh, Prudence.
She was alive.
I don't. I'm confusion.
I'm trying to remember this scene for real.
Yeah, I don't recall.
Yikes.
Hey, Mina.
Hey.
Hi.
They only did musical numbers in the recent season, which is going to be their downfall.
Yikes.
I don't know what it is with all these TV shows, but literally they're all including some musical number in like almost every
weird. Like even Grey's Anatomy, like they had one, and that was like the weirdest episode ever. Like to this day, every time they're like, "What's your least favorite episode?" I'm like, that random one. They were just singing.
Oh, I skipped right over that. As soon as they started singing, I ended and went to the next episode. I don't know what happened on that episode.
I was like, okay, like this is weird. But then like it was the entire episode. I was like, okay, I don't know why I watched this.
Oh, let me add Daijah back.
I'm sorry.
No, it's again.
I was trying to look at it. I accidentally clicked the X.
Katie Keene just got canceled. It just started.
What got canceled?
Katie Keene.
Oh,
Wait.
No.
You gonna go back?
That's the show with Aria, right? From Pretty Little Liars. That Lucy Hale.
Katie Keene. That's what
It did get canceled. She posted a video on Instagram, like being upset about it. She was just telling everybody that it got canceled.
They were trying to do too much too fast. Riverdale was supposed to be like the pilot show, and that's going downhill. So like, fix the two you got.
Canceled.
I don't know if y'all have seen Dynasty, but it's that show with Liz Gillis.
I watched that.
Jade, the girl from Victorious, she's in this show. I actually really like that show, but even they got musicals, and I was so confused when that happened. I'm like, okay,
who is allowing this? Who says this is okay? I don't understand.
Right, literally.
Like if I want to watch a musical, I will watch a musical.
But I don't know like why this is a trend.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not needed.
Everything. Not Grey's got musicals too.
I'm saying, I was like, whew. I tell my sister, don't watch it. Don't watch that episode.
Lucille cannot carry a show. All her shows be getting canceled.
Her other show was canceled. We're like, I don't remember what it was.
Oh no, I don't watch Katie Keene, but I'm just saying it just came on. How she got canceled and she just started. That's crazy.
I never heard of
That
it.
happened to her other show. It got canceled after one season.
Dynasty is wonderful trash. It is.
It's wonderful trash.
I love it so much. I'm so.
Dynasty is like a new age, like soap opera, like Young and the Restless type stuff, but like new and better and like appealing to the new generation. I really like Dynasty.
It's just so dramatic, but it's like the right type of dramatic or like drama that I like. Like it's just so entertaining. And just like keeping up with their lifestyle, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Y'all are really messed up people, but y'all are really entertaining to watch.
Not y'all coming at me over Katie Keene. I don't care about Katie. I don't care.
I'm dead.
They
Yes,
canceled
watch
Right,
that.
I need to watch it. I'm over here
The
taking.
Perfectionist, is that what that show was called? The Pretty Little Liars 2? They got one season 2, like, and it was just gone.
There was another Pretty Little Liars.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
I
called The
didn't know that.
Perfectionist.
Oh, I didn't even know that. You still can't act.
Yeesh.
It was okay.
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, she wasn't my favorite, in Pretty Little Liars. Mm-mm.
I haven't watched
I
Pretty
never
Little Liars in so
like-
long. Nancy Drew.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
I think the game wins. I love the game. Like that was just like great black TV. That was a good one. Y'all remember the game?
I remember it, but again, I haven't seen it. So.
I stopped watching the game after like season 2, so I'm no good with the game.
What?
I am really particular, so like I don't watch any shows that depict black people in a horrible way. So I don't like Love and Hip Hop or The Basketball Wives or The Real Housewives of any. Like I don't like the way that they make black women look. So any shows like that, it's a complete turn off. I don't watch it.
I don't think the game was that bad though. Like Melanie, she was, she went to med school. Like
No, it started off good, but like
Yeah.
when she became like an average football like wife and she stopped being like Melanie, I was not a fan.
Mhm.
yeah, she like lost it. But also like sometimes I feel like she had like a good reason to kind of lose it. I don't know. I do see your points though.
All American.
I need to watch that.
I liked
I
it.
do like All American.
Yeah. I liked it, but then I don't know when I like kind of fell off. And I haven't gone back on, to be honest.
I'm caught up on All American. Cooper, I don't like her, but everybody else is straight.
Coop. Oh, yeah. Coop always just did too much. She always did too much. I'm like, okay.
Coop's facial expressions just makes me want to punch her dead in her nose. I can't.
No.
So
Not in the nose. Sheesh. I need to watch that.
you know what? That's when I stopped watching. When they moved it to BET. The game, I didn't watch it when it hit BET. I feel like the writing was just no.
They had like 2 good seasons, maybe even if that on BET. And then I don't know what happened. Like I watched Troy's TV's video and he talked about like the game and what happened and like how they kicked off Melanie and Derwin for like the last few seasons. It was like tea, like it was like straight drama. It was really interesting.
We love drama. We love tea. So
It was crazy.
I just feel like there's certain like shows that are put out there in the world that they feel like black people love and support, and like everything BET put out, I'm not a fan of. And like I don't hate Tyler Perry, but some stuff he puts out, I'm not a fan of. And I don't like the fact that people think that this is the example that the black community wants to put out into the world. And it's like half of us don't rock with that. So
yep.
Yeah, I feel like
I agree.
I don't know. I like Sisters, and I mean, not Sisters. I'm thinking of Girlfriends. Don't drive me. Girlfriends. I like Girlfriends. That was a really good one. But yeah, I don't like a lot of stuff Tyler Perry puts out. It's like very problematic.
Everyone just thinks Coop is hella annoying. No,
Right.
literally she is. I only watch All American Chris. Go ahead then.
Yeah.
And say Tyler Perry to you. Yeah.
As I've grown older, I'm just like, what?
I think he secretly hates black women. Like he always writes us so terrible. And like, I mean, Medea is a caricature. Like it's bad.
Tyler Perry is not.
As I've grown older, I'm like, Tyler Perry is not it. I've stopped watching like anything really that he like is involved with.
What was that
like-
most recent movie he like came out with that
What
everyone?
did he came out with Medea?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. The one where the
The
lady
murder mystery?
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Where she didn't even correct her wig for like an entire scene, making her look a hot mess. I was like, oh no. That was just terrible.
People always like speak out about how these companies or these TV shows make money off impersonating like a over dramatic black woman, but I feel like Tyler Perry made millions off of making fun of black women too. but nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about it, and now he's got his own studio now, and everybody's like,
own studio.
It's
Right.
like, nope.
True.
It's
But,
definitely
like,
true. That's not a secret.
Specifically women, though, like, I don't know. I think people are just starting to talk about how he portrays women and like this secret like hatred for us. That's like very like subliminal and underlying. Like, I don't know.
He needs to have ASAP.
He's like, I don't have
what you expect.
You need a writing room. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
With Tyler Perry, anything he puts out, you know to expect a certain level of trash, a certain level of underlying, themes against Black women. Like, it's always the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He can't write no twist to save his life. He don't know no plot twist. You know what plot twist he tried to do? Acrimony. And that plot twist was a mess.
Right.
That's literally what that said.
Yes.
Acrimony. I was in the theater like, I paid $12 for this shit.
No. Oh no.
I think it's so bad because I grew up like thinking all of it was funny. So I wonder how much of that I like internalized. Because I loved Medea when I was a kid.
That's what I'm saying. I watched all the Medeas, all the whatever else he was making. But now I'm just like,
I never liked Medea. I used to like the characters in his plays, or like when he had the Cobbs, like Tasha Cobb and her husband, when they were in his productions, I did like the ones that he put out with them, but like after they left, no.
I love the Why Did I Get Married series. I still can't even lie. Like that was like great TV. I mean, great movies. Like it was so much.
Jackson, right?
Yes. That was a great one. It was hilarious. True.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Never has a happy ending.
In Diary of a Mad Black Woman, doesn't she have I think she kind of has a happy ending. And in what's the one where she has the mom like just left the daughter like I don't know how do I describe this, I know it's better. Like they get married at the end. You know what I'm talking about?
Do I? I know I was okay with Diary of a Mad Black Woman, but a family that prays together, I didn't like that. Or I know what you're talking about with the mom and the daughter, and the mom was like selling the daughter off to an abusive husband. Was that like Cookout or Reunion or something like that?
No, that one's not Reunion. I don't know what that one is. Let me just search up the movies because I don't know what that was. But it was like, it's such a, I don't know, it was like one of like his first ones. I don't know why I'm like blanking on it. Because it's obviously not Diary of a Mad Black Woman. What is that?
I'm having a blank. He's made so many movies now that I think
the movies.
The movie with the
yes, the movie with the grits.
It's not a Medea.
Yes. That movie's iconic. I'm sorry, like
everybody loves the grits. And what's the name with the movie with the baby shower and the oil? The shower and the baby oil on the floor when she started whipping him.
That's Chris Brown in it. Oh, what is that? That's
no, y'all making me
Holiday.
Family reunion.
Oh, it is
family reunion. I'm like, I think that's reunion, Cookout or something.
What movie is? It's the one with Chris Brown in it though. With when they're like slipping in the oil or whatever, and the wife beats him. Is that a Tyler Perry movie though?
I'm trying to think.
My brain is. Y'all help us.
No, yeah.
I'm looking it up. I'm trying.
Oh, wait, this Christmas.
I'm like, why can't we just look it up?
Like, is it the Christmas one?
Oh.
Okay,
Yes, this Christmas. Yep. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I was fine with that. I don't know why I was thinking that was a Tyler Perry movie. It's
not though.
I like this Christmas. Yeah.
What else? I don't know. I hated Medea Goes to Jail, the movie. Like, that was very traumatizing for me.
I don't think I saw
didn't watch that. The Boo Boo Christmas, Medea's Halloween, or something like that.
Oh, I liked Medea Boo. I don't know why I liked it. I thought it was so funny, but this is what I grew up with. So I like, it's like, I hate this trash movie.
Yeah.
And I stopped watching them. So I'm going to stop watching. But like, of course I grew up with this, so I love it.
I didn't watch it all the way through. I don't even think I probably watched 5 to 10 minutes of it. But some of the movies that like I love, like Haunted House and Daddy's Daycare and like Road Trip. Are we there yet? Like those are the movies that like I grew up with.
Are we there yet? Mm-hmm. Watching those in the road trips, you know, when we used to have the van with the TV in the back. Mm-hmm. Just pop in. Are you there yet? And we be quiet.
Dr. Dolittle when he was still black before they did that.
Do y'all remember the Johnson's family reunion?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was like, that was great movies.
Oh, what am I thinking about? Is that Roscoe Jenkins or that's a different movie?
It's when they go on how do I describe it? Like, I don't know. Like, they go to the family.
Oh, it has a sister in that?
Huh?
Moss, whatever his name
is. That the movie with Beyonce's sister?
Yes. She's in it, right? Isn't she? I think so. I think she's in there.
Yeah. She's the daughter. Like, okay. Yes, we need to do a movie stream with those movies because Daddy Daycare was everything when I was younger, and Haunted House. I used to really like Raven-Symoné. Today she's a little controversial, but my childhood was full of Raven-Symoné.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God! Yes. Yes.
Before I realized,
but I never had a crush on him. I had a crush on Romeo. I never thought Bow Wow was sexy. Well, after he cut his hair, like after the Face Off album with like Omarion and stuff like that, then I was like, okay, I like Bow Wow, but not with the braids. I don't think I've ever really put attention to the braids. Nah, I'm gonna go watch all these movies when we get off live now because I'm having nostalgic moments.
Right. I love Norbit. Norbit is so problematic. Like watching.
Norbit was funny. Oh, when I was younger, I didn't realize things were problematic. I thought Norbit was funny before, you know.
I know like all the lines. Like it applies to everything in life, but it's so like it's really really bad if you go back and watch. Like it's pretty bad.
I can think about it now, like it's cringy, like the fat shaming and no.
Even like him portraying black women like as a character, like everything, like he literally impersonates another race. Like it's a lot going on.
Romeo was everything I needed when I was younger.
Funny.
I miss the days.
Right? I miss being young and unbothered.
Bruh, I always think about how I keep saying like, oh, I feel so old now. I'm like only 21, but for real, I just feel like time is just going by way too fast. My brother the other day, he was like, dang, like he's a senior now. He's going to go into, or he's applying for colleges. He was like, yeah, I need my life together by like when I'm 21. And I'm looking at him like, boy.
Right. All those work ideas, like I'm going to be married by this age, have a house by 25.
Exactly. And he looked at me like, didn't you just turn 21? Like, boy, I should slap you.
Right.
I kind of have my life together. Like, don't try to do me.
Right. Mm-mm.
Bringing down the house. I think I've seen that. Did I seen that, right?
I don't know.
I think my mom likes that movie.
Honestly, growing up, I love anything with Queen Latifah in it, like Hair Shop. I think it was Hair Shop or Beauty Shop or something like that.
Yes.
The movie she thought she was gonna die and she was dating Common, or that basketball movie. I don't know, but I like that movie.
Another one.
If y'all watched the TV show Star, she was in there, and I loved her in that as well. I love that show.
Doesn't she have 2 movies where she thinks she's gonna die? It's the one where she goes to the hotel and she's like a cook. And then isn't there another one?
Last Holiday.
Yeah, Last Holiday.
She thinks she's gonna die twice?
Yes. Am I forgetting? Am I like misremembering? Or is it twice? I don't know. I think let me look it up because the first one, it's Last Holiday, and she's like this cook and she like meets this famous cook and stuff, and she's really like not dying. And another one is the basketball one, but maybe it's not the same movie though. I don't know.
No, she's not dying in the basketball one. Coleman got injured in the basketball one, but she's not dying. She's coaching him back to health or something like that. Like she's his physiotherapist in the basketball one.
Oh, you know the whole plot.
Okay.
Star was my show. Like I was so sad that it
I
was.
knew the ending after that. Ending.
It got canceled, and I was just like, I need to know what happened next.
Why
Like,
would they cancel it after that though?
Right.
Like,
I was so sad. I was so sad.
I love that. I just
that's my favorite part. I say that all the time to my daughter. I'd be like, "You're killing me. You're really killing me."
no.
I love Daddy Daycare. And then honestly, I like all movies with Eddie Murphy. Like I know I wasn't supposed to be watching Boomerang when I was growing up, but I definitely watched Boomerang. I'm sorry. And I like Coming to America. I think those were one of my like all-time favorite. I can't wait to see what they do with the new one. Hopefully they give it some justice. Because I wasn't mad at the new Bad Boys. I actually like the new Bad Boys. So I hope that Coming to America is like everything I needed to be.
New Bad Boys was good. It was fun.
I would try to reenact every part of Coming to America. And The Nutty Professor. I really like that one too.
I didn't really watch much Eddie Murphy except for Daddy's Daycare. I saw that one. And
I know everyone loves Will and like Denzel, but like when I was growing up, like Eddie was in all the movies that I felt like was my absolute favorite. So I have to list him up there with like Will Smith and Denzel because I really like Eddie Murphy. That's a debate. Do you guys feel like Denzel was better or Will Smith? Life was that movie.
Oh my gosh, Life, yes. I mean, I can't really judge. What was the choices? Oh, Denzel or
Will Smith.
Will Smith, yes. I say Will Smith. Well, I haven't really watched much Denzel. Like I've watched more Will Smith than Denzel, so like
Me too.
I guess I really can't pick.
I feel like I watched the equal amount of both. Like, I don't think I've seen that many Denzel movies, but when I think about like Training Day and John Q and like all those movies, they're like etched in my mind. So
No, I feel it.
Jaleesa says Will Smith. How are you going to put Denzel and Will Smith in the same category? I kind of feel that question too.
That's why I was like, I feel like they separate because Will Smith is more like funny. Denzel's not funny. So I was like, I don't know.
Will Smith has a lot of serious roles too, like The Pursuit of Happiness, 7 Pounds.
That's true. I Am Legend. I don't know.
He does a lot of serious.
He is
like
very
7 Pounds made me cry. I remember 7 Pounds making me cry. I think that's the first Will Smith movie that I was like really sad about.
I just don't be crying. That thing has gotten to me. I don't know.
No, I cry a lot. I like to cry. I like when TV shows and movies and books can make me cry. I don't know. I feel that strong of emotions that it makes me cry.
Do you cry more in books or watch movies?
I feel like books more than movies, but TV shows more than books. Like it's TV shows, books, movies. Movies are just so short. I'm like, I don't care enough. It's like 2 hours. Everything else.
I remember being emotional, but I don't remember crying about The Pursuit of Happiness.
I think I cried, but I remember being like very sad, like just sad. Like, I just couldn't believe.
Wait, 7 Pounds was the one with the bathtub scene, right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Pursuit of Happiness is where they like it's him and his kid. Jaden's in it.
No, I'm saying like in 7 Pounds or in Pursuit of Happiness, is he in the bathtub with the jellyfish?
That's 7 Pounds, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, so 7 Pounds made me cry. I just wanted to make sure I had the right movie. It was 7 Pounds because that bathtub scene.
That was so rough. Oh my God. I was like, I can't believe this is a movie. This is in real life. That was rough.
I cry a lot reading books, watching movies. That's so true.
Because I don't cry in real life.
I really do not cry in real life, but when it comes to books, I literally sob. Like I'm an actual crybaby, and I don't know why.
I'm for sure.
So like cancers cry all the time. Okay, it's a sign of strength. So.
Okay.
What is everyone's signs? I'm interested. I don't know signs all like that, but
I'm a Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio too.
Oh.
I'm an
All
Aries.
right. Oh.
Okay, but I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, so I feel like it's a little better.
So I don't know. Once it goes past the one identification, I'm
Right, that's why I was I've lost. All I know is I was born November. I'm
So my husband is a Sagittarius and my mom is a Scorpio, and they're both the most dominating, controlling people. So like when you say you're a Sagittarius or a Scorpio, like Scorpios, I feel like if they feel like they're right, they're gonna argue with you until you get that point. And then the Sagittarius is gonna argue with you and take control of the situation at the same time. So
because my boyfriend's a Sag and I'm a Scorpio, and I'm like completely agreeing with you.
I'm just like, what I know about them is that if they feel strong about something, they're willing to go to bat for it. Like, talk them out. So no,
like when I was young, I would start arguing with my not like actually arguing, but like over something small or like my family, and like they would just give up because I will keep going until you give up. That's it.
They don't cry all the time. I'm just saying cancers cry. Like if we're not embarrassed or sad about it or whatever, like it's an emotion. So every Cancer I know has no problem shedding a couple of tears. They still beat your ass, but you know.
Scorpios are like emotional, but like they tend to keep it to themselves. They don't really like to expose it. But then like I feel like I'm not as like that as much because like the Sagittarius influences me a little bit.
I'm an Aquarius, so
my dad's an Aquarius.
I'm just like I'm like literally the opposite from y'all because I'm just super reserved and not emotional at all.
Yeah, Aquarius has got no emotions at all.
What's your sign? Kristin.
Aquarius.
Oh, Aquarius.
And then Maya?
I'm an Aries.
My brother's Aries, I think. Like I said, I don't really know. He's an
Tolani.
I'm a Gemini.
Deshawn's a Gemini.
I know so many Geminis. All my best Geminis.
Are you two-faced? That's all I ever hear about Geminis.
Right.
Like they can
I'm
be
not
nice.
two-faced. I'm multifaceted.
Period.
I can adapt to any situation.
That's heck of funny. Deshawn is a Gemini as well. He's like he's a male Gemini, so you know.
I always hear that they like flip in a second.
Look, here he go. I didn't even know he was still on here.
Good God, no, not Libras. Girl Libras, I can't. I don't like them. Guy Libras, though, I like.
My brother is a Libra.
But I can't mess with those girl Libras. All the ones that I know, I don't like.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like, okay, well, when I think about it, because I'm still in high school, so when I think about it in a high school term, because all the Libras that I know are in high school, they're like those kind of popular girls that like don't literally don't care about anything, and they're just kind of around, just doing their thing, but like they're really out here, just like not caring, like. And they're always like out there like trying to say their mind, and I'm like, you literally have no opinions because you don't care. Like, leave me alone.
You know what? My sister's a Libra, and she's the most nonchalant person I've ever met in my life.
Exactly. I can't deal with that. Like,
I'm down with no anger. I'm like, can you get mad? She's like, I am mad. I'm like, you're the calmest mad person I've ever seen in my life.
I'm the Libra, and like she has like zero like emotions, and she just be like going through life, and I'm just like, sis, are you okay? Like, what's happy? We sad, we angry. Like, what is it? Let's talk. Because I don't.
Right.
Like when I find out somebody's Libra, I'll be like. Okay.
I always say my sister can't get mad, but she does. I guess she does stuff that an angry person would do. She just doesn't look angry. It's like so stone faced. I'm like, is anybody in there?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm maybe not like on that level of non-emotional, but. I don't know how people like think of Aquarius because I never hear about anyone. I just hear that people just don't like us.
No, I feel like they care about stuff, they're just not emotional. I feel like Libras have no emotion and they don't care about anything. Like all the Libras, like all the Libra girls that I know from school, like they're the ones skipping class, like they don't care about their grades, they don't do any extracurriculars. They're like, I'm out here to like drink and that's about it. And I'm like, no. You literally have no personality. Get on my face.
I think the signs that I love the most are like Leos and Geminis, to be honest. I think those are the two people I'm always surrounded by Leos or Geminis. Like my best friend is a Leo.
I'm like thinking about all my best friends and they're either a Leo or Gemini. That's
Yeah.
I can't deal with Leos. It's not that I don't like them necessarily, but I feel like we go at it too much. Like we're both too strong-headed, and we just gonna fight, and that's it.
Yeah, Leos are definitely like hard-headed. And adamant about things. But I feel like that's what I don't know. I love surrounding myself with like very strong-minded people. So I guess that's what attracts me to those people.
Same. I love that. Because I'm not the most strong-minded person. I wouldn't call myself that. So it's just nice to have other people who are around
right.
me. Like,
it's like we balance each other out.
It's like, okay.
Which country, city would you like to go to after Miss Rona finally leaves?
I want to go home.
Period.
Shoot.
I want to visit my home, which is Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
I want to visit the DR again. Like, that was great. I love the DR.
I really want to go back to Paris. I went there last year in April, and I loved it. It's amazing.
I want to go to Paris because I'm taking French right now, so I am with something to use.
My mom,
I have plans. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I have plans to go study abroad.
And
that's just all canceled.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that just sucks. It's sad. So
my mom and I both don't know French, and we it was just the two of us, my mom and I. So like two black women just walking through Paris, chilling. But we got by fine. Like it was like we were like not even confused really. Like most people know some English, and there's a lot of signs in English. The only problem is like I'm allergic to like nuts, so like a lot of the food I have to like be below.
Sheesh.
Yeah, a lot of the French words are like damn near the same as English.
My last name is French.
What's your last name?
Right.
Deforge.
What is
it means like of the forge. Deforge. It's of the forge, which like forge are like the things that blacksmiths use to like with the fire, you know, those things.
Love about that.
Yes, Leo love. Period. I love Leos. Literally, I just love Leos.
Okay, I will be friends with a Leo. Like I just can't be around them too much because I feel like they'll drain my energy.
My daughter is a Leo, and she's on a 42, so
I'm dying.
Two of my exes were
one
Leo.
of my very good friends.
Two of them.
I love Leos. I love their energy. Even though one of my good friends, I think she's not.
About Leos is that like I'm not gonna call them materialistic, but they like the finer things in life. Every Leo I know cares about like appearance and like what their environment looks like. Like they can't just find completion on the inside and be happiness for like how you are on the inside. They need their outside to reflect that too, or they will not be happy. So I've noticed that.
I love them though. I love their energy.
Definitely.
Great energy. Great energy. Are you guys gonna like plan your children so they have a specific horoscope sign?
That's too much work.
Right. Too much work.
Way too much work.
Have the kid when I have the kid, but
honestly,
I don't really be thinking that. I'm just like,
As long as I don't get a Libra daughter, we're good.
If you can plan your baby to like be born at a specific month and time, you are a goddess because the body does not.
Right.
That's very true too.
And October. Oh no, not October, in September. And she came in the middle of August. And like I wasn't even 9 months. So like the body doesn't cooperate. So like if you can plan it out to the T and like you know when your child's gonna be born.
Right. It's never like a completely smooth journey.
My daughter's a Leo and she's beyond funny. Yes, I love all these Leos.
Right.
They're just great. And they're just everywhere.
Popular.
But no, I keep having these conversations, or like the conversation of kids keeps like coming up around me, and I just want to say I rebuke any of that coming into my life right now. And I'm not saying that at this point, but I'm like, ooh.
I'm personally, I just can't. Not right now.
Cause, yeah, no. I was just having another conversation with Deshaun's like sister-in-law now, and their stepmom and their mom's like, you know, when are we gonna get grandkids? Christine, when are we gonna get grandkids? And you're like, ma'am, let me get my degree first, please. Let me tie life together, because I can't think of nothing else.
Yeah. Okay, but I feel kind of bad because I do be kind of bringing it up to my sister, because my sister she has her college degree. She's 26. It's time. I want a niece or a nephew.
On yours, you feel like it's time on your schedule.
Also, for a while, they haven't been wanting a kid. Like, my sister hates children. Like, not hates them unless she like knows them. But she doesn't like children she doesn't know. But apparently, her husband spilled the tea, and he was like, "Oh no, she wants a baby now." And I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's time. I'm waiting."
I'll be like, y'all need to get together because I want a niece, nephew.
I love babies. I love them.
Me too. I love babies.
I'm terrified of them. I love them, but I'm also terrified of them.
Why are you terrified of them?
Just like the idea of having a little person dependent on me.
Oh yeah, that's
just like
little people's babies. I like to give them back. You take them. It is fine. It's fine.
I just can't.
It's time for me to go do homework, so I gotta log off, guys.
No, duh. I need to write.
True.
Because that vlog is not gonna be up on Saturday.
I need to go study some physics.
Oh,
Everybody has homework to go do?
Yes.
No, I just finished mine, but I need to take it.
Okay. She said I'm gonna finish my homework
Right.
live. Okay.
Period.
Proactive. Productive. Love it.
1 a.m. here. I'm gonna It's 1 a.m. I've just been watching the club, been so quiet, honestly. I've been so quiet because I'm just really tired. I've just been trying to keep awake and listen to the conversation. But I'm tired, baby.
You could have said this was a bad time. You was the one talking about I just need to plan ahead and make sure the time is right.
And I did, but I took a 30-minute nap. I stored the energy, and I woke up tired, but I'm here, and I made it.
I'm dead.
So it's okay.
Appreciate your time, Tolani.
But why does it look so bright? It looks
That's what
like
I'm saying.
You got your lights on?
Because my ring light is on. My ring light is on.
That's the ring light.
okay. We gotta
My
go.
ring light is on.
Yeah.
Shoot. Well, we're gonna have to do some early. Like, I don't know, because your like evening is our morning, afternoon.
No.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right. Good luck with doing your assignments. Thank you all for being on here. Thank you all for asking questions and all that. This is fun. But yeah.
Right?
Bye.
Just in the live. Hit in broadcast.
Okay. Peace. I'm gonna hit it.